right. Hello. Hello, Sasha. And hello,
Hello.
everybody else who will be watching us now or later, even in 20 years, who knows? All right. So, welcome to that episode of Alive and Kicking It. And both are here to talk about my latest English blog article, which is the Being the Symphony of Water. So,
Yeah, absolutely. Hello, hello, hello. I'm so excited to be here with you. This blog is amazing.
oh, thank you. Thank you so much. It's just, I'm not very a prolific writer. Well, I am, but not, I just write an article from time to time. I try to be more regular in the future. Maybe, maybe.
For me, it's so potent. I mean, there's so much stuff in here. We can go anywhere with this conversation today, and I'm so excited about following the energy of what's going to be the greatest contribution.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and well, I was rereading the article because I wrote that article almost some 3 weeks ago when I came back from Croatia, and I wrote it because that has been what I'm telling about what I experienced at the Plitvice Lakes and waterfalls um, was magical, really. As I am a practitioner of the Symphony of Possibilities with Access Consciousness, and that was probably a high in all my experiences with symphonies, especially after coming from the Symphony of Possibility class and the Maestro class. It was right after it, after both classes actually, and it was wow. And yes, when you truly become someone else, not someone else, because I was being me entirely, but when you go into a new dimension or a new universe altogether, okay? And that's what I explained in the article. It was like coming out of that um, electrical wave reality, with that polarity, just two, either or. And then getting into that universe of acoustic waves. And when you perceive everything, and it was what the vehicle for that, yes, sort of vehicle, was like the sounds of the water, because it's immediate, sort of. You just get on, yes, as you would go on board a boat or a train or something. I just got on board the sounds of the water, of the waterfalls everywhere, because it's a universe, Plitvice Lakes, or a water universe. So yes, a universe of waters, all kinds of waters, the rain, the mist, the fog, the streams, the lakes, the waterfalls. It's water. So it's really that water music all around. And that reminds me of a book I read, Water Music, and it's about an English explorer in the 19th century. It was brilliant. Well, anyway, that just came to do. And so, and you can just jump onto that, water music, and that becomes your vehicle, and to yes, to become and to be the acoustic waves, and that takes you even further to another levels, or to other, I don't know, dimension or whatever, or to another space. And that's what I call the space of possibilities, when the sounds ushers you into another sort of magic, and you just it's not that you stop being you, still you. I was being me with such acuteness, it was so, wow, that's all I can be. That's all I am. But at the same time, you are the tree. I could perceive what the tree is and what the plants. I was the trees and the plants and the water too, getting down and all the rippling sound and that wow, and each drop of water. I was each drop of water too. And okay, it may sound very preposterous, to say such a thing, but I was that.
Sounds wonderful. It doesn't sound preposterous to me. It sounds, and I get it. Like I get the flow. I can.
Uh-huh. And wow, so that's when you become the symphony of possibilities, all the possibilities for you to be.
And with water is one of those things that travels everywhere, doesn't it? When you were just describing it, the picture that came to me was just water just moves. It goes wherever it needs to. It doesn't necessarily stick to a river. And actually, when I'm thinking about a leak in my house, when you have a water leak in your house, water will just go. It's an incredible force of nature, water, but it can be so gentle and delicate when it does it, and it can cause so much kind of chaos as well.
That always brings chaos. Was that, well, you just look at the ocean or the seas, they can be very, very quiet, very smooth, and suddenly wow, and the chaos come from underneath too. You never know how many layers and how that goes, so. And even that, just a pond, it just seeps into the ground and into the earth, and it sort of, just ramifies. Would you say something like this in English? That comes from the French. It's such branches, well, out thousands, well, everywhere. Okay, and that's chaos too. That's another sort of chaos. I'm not defining chaos, but
no, yeah, absolutely. And even when the layers of the ocean, it can be moving in multi directions as well, can't it? Their kind of water can be doing it is doing so many things at one time, going up, going down. I think there's so much movement there, and in your blog, that's what you talk about. You talk about the mist, the rain, the noise, the sound, the movement. It's like, oh, wow.
Yeah, and it's also about being grateful for what you have, for what you get, because whenever we talked about our visit to the Plitvice Lakes afterwards, or even before that, people would say to us, "Oh, what a pity! The weather was so bad, you couldn't see anything." But actually, it was just wonderful. It was even more miraculous because I couldn't use my eye. If I could have seen everything, I suppose that I would have seen everything, but I wouldn't have gone into the hearing thing or the touching thing, or and it was like being blind and having to use other ways of getting to know everything that was about me. So that probably explains part of the experience I had there of how we can be that symphony of possibilities.
Yeah, absolutely.
And so in the blog, on my blog article, I uploaded a video I made there with just the sound. You've got the pictures, but mainly I did it for the sounds of the waterfalls, because wow. And each waterfall had its own sound. And after 3 or 4 hours there, walking in the mist or just standing there, you just get to listen. Yes, all the deafening sounds, but also all the whispers, because you can hear the faraway cascade that is the waterfall that you've been walking by. That is something like 1 or 2 kilometers away. You can hear the trees too. You can hear every sound. That is the symphony of it all. And you can see all the water trickling, that trickling noise and dripping, and some waters were very smooth too, and that, you get that, wow, and that space.
It sounds so immersive, and I feel immersed in your experience from how you're describing it. So I'm very grateful. Thank you. And there's a beautiful picture of a tree on the blog as well. And all the roots are above the ground, but you can get a sense of where they're going underneath. It's a really gorgeous photo with the water flow around it as well.
Yeah, the photo, that tree was just amazing. But there were lots of trees like it. When it's a tree that is in the air, and the water is just like a fountain of water. It's like a fountain between, what's how do you say that in English? What is the tree? Vegetal, and you get that the air too, and there's the soil right at the bottom of the roots, and you get all the elements together, and it's something, wow. It's just like, and the tree is growing out of.
I don't think I've ever seen anything like that before. It looks incredible.
Yeah, it does. And it's the tree there. It's a magical being. It's a magical creature. It's not what we call a tree in our reality.
Yeah, it looks magical. It made me think of Avatar and all these kind of animated or created things, but that's alive. That's on the planet. That's something that is real. Very real.
And it's like there you get like, you've got that, it's like a tree country, and you get trees become people. It's like if you had a population of trees, and it's, go there one day. Or yes. In I suppose any forest, because I get the same experience, or I can, when I go to my forest or to my woods with my mountain bike just here in Burgundy. It's not as wild. It's not a World Heritage site, but still, it's gorgeous. It's when you've got that energy of being a symphony, you get it everywhere, anywhere. You can.
Yeah, I get that. And when you said at the start, you're a symphony advanced practitioner. That's correct, isn't it?
I no longer am, but I'm a maestro, because to be a symphony advanced practitioner, you've got to buy to purchase a license, and I haven't, but I am a maestro, so whatever.
Congratulations.
Oh yeah, thank you. It's just fun. It's fun, really. I love it.
Yeah, I something out there. Maestro is something that is just, I'd like that, please.
Yeah, but it's just being on it's like being on a path and journeying down that path, and that's it. Nothing is defined, and I like that non-definition, actually. And just like, I don't know where I'm going, what I'm doing even, but I know that I'm being more and more of me with being a maestro, and it's every day is more magical.
How does it get better than that?
But you give symphonies too. You are a symphony practitioner too.
Yeah, I'm a symphony practitioner. I love the energy, the symphony of possibilities energy. I do swaps and use it in every area of my life every day. It just is so magical. And just knowing that energy and being that energy, and then hearing that experience, about where you went, and in relation to the blog, it's just I've just been there. I've just walked through that with you. That was really, really wonderful.
Yeah, and once you've experienced it, you can't go back. Ever.
You don't want to.
More of it.
Yep, exactly that. So where else did you go in Croatia? So you went on your bikes, you went on your van. Did you drive there from France as well?
Yeah. It's not that far. It's only a night's drive. Usually we drive at night, so just a complete night's drive. But Andrea and I, we are used to not sleeping at all for 24 hours, so no problem.
Wow, that's amazing.
Easy peasy. Yeah, it's fun. I like it too. I like it. It's fun. You know.
And are you going anywhere else soon, or are you going to have Christmas?
No, don't think so. No. We're staying here in Burgundy. I'm going. Well, of course, I just go to different places in France, but we're not going to any foreign country. It's winter in Europe, and well, the places we want to go.
Look out my window and agree. Cold.
When we are in the van, it gets a bit cold, you know, when it's freezing or snowing, and it's not that much fun then. So no, we're good. We're good at home. Very good. I love. Yeah.
Awesome.
So that's it. Okay.
That was wonderful. Thank you so much. For me, that was wonderful, and I hope that everyone is watching this, whether now or in 20 years, also just gets the energy, kind of incredible experience, and the flow of the water, and the sound, and the acoustic experience. It was lovely. The energetic congruency, your words and your being was.
And one thing is sure, well, we and our bodies won't be here maybe in 100 years, but Plitvice Lakes will still be there.
Yeah.
So
that's absolutely
to be experienced by anybody who wants to.
That's really cool.
Really better than that.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, Sasha, and thank you to everybody. Yes, as you said, who will watch that video in 100 years or so.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.